Hi there, this is Hap for Hap Around the House. Just got my 12-inch cast iron lodge skillet, and I'm going to modify it into a specialty size griddle. If that sounds like an interesting video, why don't you stick around and watch me modify it. We have a new lodge skillet that I want to turn into a griddle. Now they do sell this in a griddle same size, but the sides aren't tall enough. The sides seem to be very, very low. And we wanted something with maybe 3/4 of an inch to an inch on a side. So I decided I'm just going to use my famous oscillating tool with the blades. I'm going to use this rounded half moon blade. I bought these off of Amazon or eBay a while ago. I'll put a link to all the tools that you see down below. But I took a square and I scribed where I want that handle to come down. So this will be contoured. And then this will be about where it stops. So we're cutting about maybe a little bit over an inch, maybe 1 1/8 off of there. And I scribed a line with this. I made this little puck. And the machined part is just with a spade bit, of course. And it fits that. So I can use that as a rest, like this. Let's get you in a picture if you can. There you go. See, I use that as a rest. And it'll come around. And the first thing I need to do is to remove a little help. Ooh, I almost dropped that on the ground. Is to remove this little handle right here. We're down in the basement where all the magic happens, as they say. So I'm gonna cut this off. Just an aside, these Bessie clamps, I am telling you what, they've got the little ratcheting crank down. These are said to be good for like 560 pounds. Let's get that in the picture there. They're 12-inch. They're not cheap. This is probably $50. But you will have this thing for the rest of your life. And I'm telling you, are they great. You can throw them on stuff really quick and easy. They just work really good. Here, let me move this out of the way. Take your Betsy clamp. And you just push it up. And I'm sure that if I crank that hard enough, I'd go right through that cast iron. So I'll put my safety gear on, glasses, earmuffs, and a dust mask. Then we'll start. I've been using this. I think this is a Harbor Freight model oscillating tool. I really wanted to get a variable speed one, but we're going to stick with this one for now. We're just going to knock this little handle off a second. Okay, keep in mind that when this goes, it won't touch you. So they're very safe to use. I wouldn't make a habit of grabbing onto them. But now this is cast iron, so I'm going to guess that I can probably just give it a whack. Okay, and by a whack I mean about 15 or 20 whacks, and it came off. Now the whole idea behind taking that off was because this has to be close enough to allow my blade to get close enough to cut this. So that handle would have been right in the way. So that's cut off. Now I'm going to reposition and I'm going to start the other cut. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing to cut through, shall we? I'm not going to use any lube because this is going to be used for cooking. And of course, cast iron is fairly fair. It's a porous material. Now we've got about maybe that much cut. Maybe that much. And we are definitely through. So I'm just going to continue. Another minute, and then I'm going to shut you off. All right. Okay. Well, this is where we are. I was about a half hour into the cut. And what happened is this thing pinged off and went flying. It happens with oscillating tools. So I got to order some new blades from Amazon. That's really not a big deal, but that is why it's so important that when you're messing with power tools, wear personal protection. In this case, for sure, safety glasses. Now, how far did we get? Well, we started our cut here. We went all the way around. Let's see if you, I don't know how well you can really see that, but we've got a nice cut going all the way around. Now I'm leaving little pieces there so that when I clamp it, it doesn't break. I already cracked it once right here. You probably, well, you might be able to see that. Sure, why not, right? It's right there. So it cracked. So what I do is I just put a little, I'll put a blade or a scraper or something in there when I clamp her down next time, just to make sure that I don't crack that off. And from now on, I'll just leave little spaces where I'm cutting. But that's how far we got. Knocked our handle off. And in part 2, we will finish the cut all the way around, take that piece off, and then we will grind the edge nice and level and flat. And of course, this is going to be contoured up to support the handle. That's what we're going to do next after we get our new blades from Amazon. This is Hap for Hap Around the House. Thanks for spending some time around my house. And if you like the videos, hit the like button and subscribe if you really like our videos. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.